tanto jugando suelto como en competición. Tanto si se trata de un rápido 9 hoyos o de un gran 36. Tanto si juegas bajo presión o arrasando, siempre das lo mejor de ti. Nuevo Fuel de FootJoy.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the 2022 PGA Championship here at Southern Hills Country Club. We are pleased to be joined by Thomas Pieters. Thomas, this is your sixth career PGA Championship, so welcome. It's great to have you here. You're coming off a really strong week last week over in your home country, Belgium. That give you a little boost in your step as you jumped on the plane and came over here?
Definitely. I had a month off, which was needed, and it's always a bit anxious when you get back how your game is going to be, and it was pretty good last week, and always nice to just get a top 10 and move on.
What about your game last weekend, this past weekend I should say, was spot on that allowed you to post a top 10?
Off the tee was really good. My wedges weren't that good, but all the rest was pretty solid, and it's nice to see. Like, I was working on some stuff in my swing to eliminate a left miss, and I didn't really miss it left last week, so it's always nice to see. And yeah, overall it was just a really solid week.
What do you see in this golf course? I imagine you probably haven't been here before this week.
I haven't.
Just what do you see in your first one or two trips around?
I think again it's a typical PGA course. It's fair, it's hard, but yeah, it's playable. You know, I feel like US Opens are always on the edge, whereas this week there's opportunities. Greens are really tricky, but I think you can kind of manage your way around very well if you know if you're on point and if you keep your head in the game. Yeah.
No secret here, but 3 of the 4 majors are played in America. How hard is it for a player from Europe to jump on a plane, arrive here, whether it's the Sunday before or the Monday before, whenever it is, to jump on a plane, come across the Atlantic, plop down and play golf at supposedly a high level? How much of a challenge physically, mentally is that?
Yeah, physically, probably. Mentally, it's just golf. But that's the reason why I took a month off. I went back and forth like 3, 4, 5 times. I can't remember, and I was just tired. So again, I'm really happy I got an early tee time tomorrow because I've been waking up at 3, 4 a.m. anyway. So it's definitely a challenge. Yeah. I mean, I'll be fine by tomorrow. So. Definitely like afternoon, like 3, 4 o'clock hits like yesterday, and I was dead.
Good. I'm glad you plotted enough time to situate. We're going to go over to John on number 4, please. Yeah. John.
Thomas, first off, there have been several guys when we've asked them about this course that maybe haven't seen it before, that they could name 1 or 2 holes that they're like, man, I really like that hole. Has anyone jumped out to you like that?
I like the whole front 9. It's just very in front of you. It's hard, but you know, I think that the back 9 is a bit more tricky. Like lines off the tees, you know, a couple blind shots off the tee. Greens are a bit more severe, I'd say, on the back 9. So, yeah, I mean, 1's a great hole. You know, like I said, just in front of you. You see where you're going, and one of my favorite hole. I like 17. Hopefully they move the tee up and make it pretty exciting.
When you talk about taking a month off, obviously you work on some things, but what did that look like for you?
You mean like day to day, or?
Yeah. I mean, did you put in work? I mean, obviously you put in some work, but I mean, did you totally get away from it for a while, or?
Yeah, a couple of days after Augusta, I got back with my family, and yeah, you just spend a couple of days with the family, and then I was back to work. My coaches flew over. It's nice to do some work away from tournaments, so you can kind of, you know, let all of it sink in and you know, just do your thing at tournaments. So did a bunch of that, and yeah, like I said, swinging it nicely. So I'm looking forward to it.
Thing is, you say the front 9. the proximity of some of the greens to the tees, and then what you got going on with 1 and 10 too. Have you seen anything like that before?
Yeah, I probably have, but it's I think it's going to be long rounds. I just played 3 hours 30 or 40 or something for 9 holes, so not enjoyable.
So you were saying, Thomas, it's just golf, no? And is that something that you remind yourself, especially at the majors, or something that helps you like take things, I mean, lightly or in a better way, no?
Yeah, lightly you can say that. I mean, I finished almost dead last at the Masters. You know, you go home, you reset. Stuff like that happens. I mean, I'll probably forget about that in a couple months. So, yeah. Don't know, yeah, it's just golf. You try to shoot the lowest score tomorrow, and same for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's that easy, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think you are one of these persons that has his own way of doing things, which works and doesn't work sometimes, like anybody else, no? But also you recognize your own mistakes, no? So I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about those mistakes, but at least about the lessons, of what you have learned in the last few years, and now coming back and playing better again, no? So.
What kind of mistakes are you talking about?
No, it's on you, no, I mean.
I just think I haven't performed in America as well the last couple of years, just because the travel for me, it gets me. It just when you have to do it on your own, and it gets lonely. It's like I said, when you go back and forth like 6, 7, 8 times, it takes a toll on your body, and yeah. It's always been last minute for me, like getting invites and, you know, playing my way into stuff. So I haven't really been able to plan my schedule very well. So hopefully I can change that for the next couple of years.
Well, you are not the first one in history who have gone through this. I mean,
of course.
Pieters went through this,
Yeah.
and Nicolas, I mean,
Colsarts, yeah.
have gone through this and all that. Will you think about moving to the States at some point, or
No.
why not?
I'll invite you to Belgium. It's
Sure.
It's a lovely country.
I'm from Europe, sorry.
Yeah, okay. So you know. No, I don't know. My family's over there. My girlfriend, my kid, my daughter. So no, I'm not moving over here anytime soon. It's my life's over there. I enjoy playing golf in Europe as well. So I just love to pick the best ones here and play the summer in Europe.
So we're back to what we said at the beginning. It's just golf, and there's other things that are more important, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thomas, if you could talk about your college golf experience in the States, why you chose that path, where it led you, and how that impacted the beginning stages of what is probably going to be a long career.
Yeah, I was really happy that I chose Illinois under Mike Small. I wanted to turn pro when I was 18, but I wasn't quite ready, and I'm happy some of my people in my circle convinced me. So as probably one of the best choices I've made. Going to Illinois, just getting a bit more like you grow up really quick. I think when you have to do everything on your own and you travel in America. I don't know. It's just you just become such a better golfer. I was really good at swinging the golf club at a young age, but I couldn't score, and I think that's the main thing I learned in college.
What kind of a coach is Mike Small? I mean, we've asked you a little bit about your experience through the years, but when it's Tuesday and you've got practice and whatnot, I mean, what did you take away from him? Do you guys stay in touch? But what are the lasting lessons you might have taken from him? Maybe not literally, but that you take from Mike, who's a very prominent PGA professional.
Yeah, I mean, while I was at college, he was playing in these things, so.
Right.
It's so easy to buy in what somebody's saying to you when he's actually performing at the highest level. So I was just talking to somebody the other day. He never touched my golf swing or anything like that. He just wanted us to shoot 66 or 64, be able to make a lot of birdies and go on runs and that kind of stuff. So there was a lot of mental stuff. I think he was implementing stuff in our practice indirectly that we didn't know sometimes. Sometimes we had to finish a drill in the evening, if you didn't finish it, you had to come back in the morning, that kind of stuff. And he said, you know, if you can sleep tonight, knowing you're not coming back in the morning, like, that's fine. You know, you just kind of left it to us. So, yeah, just small life lessons, I think.
Good.
All right.
All good?
Thomas, thank you so much.
Very good.
Have a terrific week in Tulsa.
Thank you.
Play well and come back and visit, okay?
Cheers.
Thank you.
El nuevo Pro SL no tiene clavos, pero tiene un agarre increíble. Con una plancha de carbono adicional para optimizar el retorno de energía y un nuevo y moderno diseño, el zapato original de máximo rendimiento sin clavos tiene algunas ventajas importantes.